We made it to Atlixco. Took about 40 minutes by Didi to get here from Puebla, and this is known as the town of flowers. We're very close to the volcano Popocatépetl. Yeah, so we're right here in the Zocalo. We really don't know what we're gonna see yet, but we're gonna wander around and try to find some cool things to look at. So we're here in the Zocalo, and right here is the church and the city sign and this cool flower arrangement behind us. And these are all potted plants, and there's a bunch of patterns with signs showing you what the pattern is. But yeah, very, very colorful Zocalo here. We are at the Escaleras Ancha, and these are, it's like a mural going up this long, wide staircase. And yeah, it looks pretty cool from far back. Looks just like a mural, but up close you can just see they're painting just the bottoms of the steps. So this is our first real thing we're seeing here in Atlixco. And these streets, I mean, they're so nice. They're lined with plants and flowers, and yeah, it's very nice. I could see why it's considered a Pueblo Magico. The girl here at Helados y Nieves Yes was giving out samples, and the mango is really good, so she sold me on it. 25 pesos, $1.25 for this whole big cup. Very good and refreshing. So we gotta walk up these stairs, so I need something to give me fuel. But yeah, it's really good and inexpensive. So come check them out right across from the stairs. It's a lot of stairs, but I got ice cream, so here we go. The good thing is the stairs are very shallow, so it's not that hard to step up. So Fernando talked me into climbing up to the top of this mountain to see the church. And it's hot and sunny. My ice cream's gone, and it's about a 700-meter walk. So we're gonna try. You can see the church from Centro. Actually, we saw it on the road coming in, and it's really high up there. Looks really cool, and the view from there should be really nice. So we're gonna take a look. Alright, so we found a small tiendita on the way up, and I need a drink. Let's see, maybe this one. I'll get some orange, 2% juice and a lot of sugar. Just give me a little bit of boost. Tastes like Sunny Delight. Fake orange juice. Alright, so we've been climbing for a while. It's still up there. That's still far. But the funny thing is, we're at that overlook, and there's a policeman, and he was kicking some kids out, and then he was just kind of asking me, oh, are you with the news or something? And I told him I'm doing YouTube, and he said, oh, I do YouTube too. So I gave him my sticker, and we're talking a bit, and Fernando was telling him a little bit about monetization, and then I said, oh, hey, ask him if I could fly the drone. So he's like, oh yeah, no problem. So we flew the drone, got some good shots of the city, the church, and I told Fernando we don't need to go to the top now since we saw it from the drone, but he really wants to see the top, so we're gonna keep going. That was, without the heat, it wouldn't be so bad, but I think it's 80 degrees or 35 Celsius or something like that. No shade, but we made it. So this is it. So we are very close to the Zocalo in Centro, maybe like 5 or 6 blocks. But here you have a 360 view of the whole city and beyond. So pretty cool. It's just a bit of a hike to get here, but we made it. And yeah, I don't know what else we're going to do in this video. We're going to eat, maybe get some more ice cream. But this is it. This is the main thing here for Atlixco, other than the plants and the flowers. So we were so concerned about the hike to the top of the mountain, to the church. We just noticed the volcano, Popocatépetl. And it's huge. This thing is gigantic. I've never really seen it that well because it's always been cloudy. And I was at a farm pretty close, maybe half the distance to the volcano, but it was all cloudy, so we couldn't even see it the whole day. So this is my best view of it so far, and the thing is big. So we just came down from the church and we're walking down this really cool little street back to Centro, and we didn't really see much in Centro. We just kind of headed straight for these stairs and the church. So we're gonna see what else we could find. Starting to get a little hungry, so we're gonna see what their specialty food is here in Atlixco. And it's 3 o'clock, we still got plenty of time. So let's go check out Centro. In the governor's building, and there's murals everywhere here. A lot of the history of Atlixco, all the government offices are just right here in these doors, and most of them, the doors are just open, so very good access to the government here in this city. So here we could see a lot of the murals have stories of the history of the town, Dia de Muertos, a lot of the landmarks, and even the volcano, the story of the 2 volcanoes, man and woman. All right, so we are gonna continue. We were gonna try to take that little trolley tour, but they finished for the day already. I think maybe we'll go eat, try some traditional food for the area, and then there's a garden, or jardín. I think we're gonna end the tour there, and then head back to Puebla for the night. So it's time to eat now. We are at La Casa de Don Porfirio. This used to be a small family restaurant down a couple blocks, and they said it was very, very crowded all the time with locals, and so they got a better spot here right on the Zocalo. A lot of these restaurants aren't very crowded, but this one seems to have the most people. So we are right off the Zocalo, just a minute walk from the palace and the church. So everything here is very centrally located. We got a chalupas atlixqueñas con cecina. So these are chalupas with red and green salsa with the cecina meat. So it's like a beef chalupas, a tortilla with the salsa on it, and then we put some of the cecina in there. Oh, it's too big. All right. And pretty much make a taco, right? Isn't it a taco now? So there's a red salsa, which looks spicier than the green salsa. But yeah, the green is good, nice flavor. a good snack. We're finishing off Atlixco here at Pueblo Magico, and this is kind of like a nursery. It's 55 pesos for entrance or $2.75. But there's tons of different plants here. They're all labeled and they're grouped in their natural habitat, I guess. So in the beginning was a desert, and here is a lot of there's mint, pistachio, a bunch of herbs. Back over there was the palm trees and even some bananas, so very tropical. And somewhere around here there's a big water pot. There it is. But yeah, we only have about a half hour to look around. So yeah, let's see what we could find. Some cool looking arrangements. Not sure what kind of plants those are, but yeah, it looks cool. And here is a labyrinth. So we are going to attempt to make it through, and we only have 23 minutes so before they close. So let's see if we can get through there quickly. We made it. That was easy. Just a couple wrong turns. That is it for Pueblo Magico. We went through it pretty quickly, but it's kind of hot and we're running out of time. But yeah, it was cool. Lots of cool figures. But yeah, pretty cool place. Very relaxing. And they have some benches, so if you had time, you can sit here and just kind of relax and enjoy the smells and the sights and the birds. But that's it for Atlixco. We went through the city pretty quickly, but we only had about 6 hours, so not too bad though. It's close to Puebla and very easy to get to. So we're just gonna head back in an Uber or Didi and back to our hotel and kind of relax and have some dinner. But yeah, thanks for watching. This has been our third Pueblo Magico in this trip, and we have one more to go. But as always, please like, subscribe, and watch my daily TikToks for food here in Mexico. So we are trying to get an Uber or a Didi back to Puebla, and we're not having any luck. Uber was 146 pesos or $7, and it won't find a driver. Didi was 330 pesos or like $17, and they won't find, like, nothing's finding a driver that'll take us. So we're right on the main road on the way, and we're just looking. There's some colectivo vans. We might have to go back to Atlixco and then find the bus station and take a bus. We'll see. It's an adventure. We ended up having to take a Didi back to the Centro, and then we got the bus, and it's only 32 pesos each, or like $1.60. Is that cheap, huh? Our Uber didn't work out going back, but it's gonna be cheaper. It's just taking us a lot longer. But I think the bus leaves pretty soon. So actually we get back into Puebla, and then we're gonna have to Uber to the hotel. So it's still maybe close to the same price, but a lot longer process. But okay, so this is it for Atlixco. So you may be able to Uber in, but not Uber back to Puebla. So keep that into account. But thanks again for watching. Like, subscribe, and check out my daily TikToks for my food in Mexico.